Hi and welcome to my channel. Thanks so much for clicking on this video. Today we are going to be making these graham crackers, so please like, share, and subscribe. So let's first start out with going over some of the things that we will need to make this graham cracker. So we'll need some cookie dough. I have the cookie dough color air dry foam clay, a square cutter, cookie cutter, which I got at Hobby Lobby, and then some Bose air dry white foam clay. I have some spackling, and then I have this dark chocolate air dry foam clay, and then some brown puffy paint. We'll need a toothpick and a rolling pin. And some makeup just to give it some toasted look on the graham cracker and some shading to make it look more realistic. So now I'm going to get some air dry foam clay and I'm going to condition it and then roll it in a ball, roll it between my palms of my hands and on the surface to get all the cracks out. And then I'm going to roll it out and then use the cookie cutter to cut out the shape. And then I'm going to repeat that process a second time to do the other half of the s'more. Now I do have this hard brush hairbrush bristle brush that I got from Dollar Tree. You'll see that we're going to use that to add texture to the graham cracker to make it look more real. And again, I got that at Dollar Tree. So now that we have them both cut and they're around the same thickness, we are going to go ahead and take that brush and we're just going to firmly press along it, not too hard, but enough to make indentations and little holes, just to give it that graham cracker touch. Then we're going to take the toothpick and we're going to make dashes down the middle, and then we're going to make 2 holes and then 1 hole and keep doing that pattern all the way down. And make sure you go deep enough because as air dry foam clay dries, it does shrink some. So I'm going back in and just making it more deeper and well defined so the line doesn't go away once it dries. And then just do the same process for the other half. And now I'm adding a little bit of makeup along the sides and the edges and just rubbing just a little bit on the top just to give it some shading and so it adds more dimension and makes it look more realistic. So now that that's done, I've chosen to go ahead and do my marshmallow with white spackling with a round tip, and I'm just going to pipe that out on top of the graham cracker. But here, if you want to not use spackling, you can use that Bose white air dry foam clay and just use that cookie cutter again and cut that out and put that on top of the graham cracker. And then take the dark chocolate air dry foam clay and do the same thing, cut it out with the cookie cutter and then put that on top if you don't want to do it this way. So that is a second option, which I don't show you how to do. But yeah, you can go ahead and do the all air dry foam clay if that's what you prefer. But here I'm smoothing out my spackling with a paintbrush with a little bit of water just to smooth out the rough edges. And then I'm taking a paper towel just to soak up the extra water that came down. And now I'm going to take the puffy paint and I'm going around all the edges of the spackling on top of the graham cracker so that looks like melted chocolate. And then I'm going to take the top level of the graham cracker and I'm going to gently press down and squeeze it a little bit so it pushes out just a little bit, but not too much. So thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know if you're going to try and make some of these, or if you had made some and you have any tips or differences that you want to share, leave those in the comments. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.